So you set up something for e-waste management.
Yes, we were one of Pune's first companies to do it.
And you had to shut it down within few months itself.
Within 7 to 8 months. And by that time we had very good purchase orders also with us. But we just didn't have the...
स्वागत है आप सबका टफ स्टोरी में। इस वीडियो में हमने एक इंस्पायरिंग स्टार्टअप जर्नी के स्ट्रगल्स और उससे मिलने वाली लर्निंग्स पर बात की है। अगर आपको कंप्लीट पॉडकास्ट चेकआउट करना है तो चेक आउट द लिंक इन द डिस्क्रिप्शन।
लेट्स टॉक अबाउट एलिमा। फर्स्ट ऑफ ऑल नाम मुझे थोड़ा टफ है, फुल फॉर्म तो मेरे लिए सबसे ज़्यादा टफ रहेगा, बट व्हाट इज एलिमा एंड हाउ डिड इट स्टार्ट ऑफ? आपने वहाँ से कॉलेज से पढ़ाई कंप्लीट की, यू टुक अ जॉब एंड देन
I came back to Pune 2016 and 2015 end.
स्वच्छ भारत के आसपास
Around that time, and then I realized कि यार मुझे e-waste में कुछ करना है in this thing, and that time there was no real structure to all of this. 2011 में 12 में rules आए थे e-waste management के, government had formulated something, but the system also allowed a lot of informal players to act in that. So basically journey वहाँ से चालू हुआ कि I managed to gather a corpus of around 5 lakh rupees, which is nothing because it's an infrastructure kind of play. You need a small plant to process the electronics, working capital लगता है all of that. Then I realized कि इंडिया में बिजनेस करने के लिए लाइसेंस मिलना कितना मुश्किल चीज़ है. एंड दिस इज़ अ रेड कैटेगरी इंडस्ट्री, राइट? लाइक रेड जोन में आता है, तो पोल्यूशन कंट्रोल बोर्ड से परमिशन लो एंड ऑल ऑफ दैट. तो मेरे 5-6 महीना तो उसमें ही निकल गए जस्ट टू फिगर आउट कि व्हाट नीड्स टू बी डन. तो मैं पूना से जाता था, सायन में एमपीसीबी का ऑफिस है, सो मैं पूना से रोज आई यूज्ड टू एवरी ऑल्टरनेट डे आई यूज्ड टू गो बाय बस, state transport bus. I used to go to Sion, get down at Sion, sit in that person's office the full day, just begging him कि यार मुझे license दे दो.
Okay.
बस I just did that for 4 months and it paid off. So I got the license in 4 months where I didn't have to do anything extra to get the license. It was just perseverance that paid off. So then I set up a small unit in...
The cost was your time.
Cost was time. But I was learning. Because interacting with government officials, getting licenses cleared, environmentally also, because I didn't have a lot of money, I did a lot of the work myself. I understood compliances, right? I understood what is required in this business. क्या compliances maintain करने पड़ते हैं, plant में what are the things that they check, things like that. So I learned a lot, which now again helped me in my journey ahead, right? So that happened. Then around 2016, we started our operations. We got a very good response from a lot of corporates. We got a very good response from a lot of manufacturing companies. So we started doing well, you can say. Not like amazingly well, but there was good traction. And then we got a very good order from a very large corporate in Pune. And within 6-7 months of starting the business, it would have made, like, life was made. Like I was like, bas, this is ab kuch nahi karna, ab bas scale karna hai type. And then obviously life has other plans for you. So everything just went south one day, and then within 15 days of getting that order, I had to shut down my business.
What happened?
A lot of things happened. So personal level pe also, so one of my best friends who we had grown up together from school, used to live 2 buildings from me, right? हम लोग स्कूल पे बेसिकली एक साथ साइकिल पे जाते थे. So we used to, I lost him to cancer. So, and he passed away within a year. He got detected with cancer on the day of my sister's wedding. So he was literally ऐसा था कि वो संगीत प्रैक्टिस के लिए घर पे आया था रात को, and then next day I was supposed to pick him up and we were supposed to go for the संगीत. And when I called him, he said कि यार मैं तो नहीं आ सकता, I'm in the hospital and they think I have cancer. From that day, within 1 year, he passed away. Then within 2 days of him passing away, I got involved in a very life-threatening kind of a situation. Something happened personally where I was kind of unable to work for like 3 to 4 months. So, and then the debt started rising and we couldn't really pay back rent. We couldn't pay the rent for the plant, and salaries nahi de sakte the and all of that. So by September of 2016, I had to shut down my entire business. I had to send off all my employees.
So you set up something for e-waste management.
Yes, we were one of Pune's first companies to do it.
And you had to shut it down within few months itself.
Within 7 to 8 months. And by that time, we had very good purchase orders also with us. But we just didn't have the capital or the human capital to continue, basically. It is a very tough decision to shut down something. So I realized कि ठीक है, shut down तो नहीं करेंगे पूरा, we have to tide over the situation somehow. So the best thing that you do is you cut your losses, right? So I had to give up my plant, जो license इतने मुश्किल से मिला था, वो
अच्छा वो भी दे दिया,
देना ही पड़ा because
किसी को बेच दिया या
नहीं, no one, there was, the industry didn't exist on it, so no one was like in a position कि, and we were not at that scale where acquisition and all was in the, and even I was not in that
and
space.
when there's something new in the whole industry, either it gets into this situation or it gets to the completely next level.
But this was not a function of the business as such. This was more of a personal tragedy that happened, because of which I couldn't really.
Timing was wrong.
Timing was wrong. Like God had some other plans, right? So I had to lay off everybody, and then somehow we paid back, and then the landlord who had rented us the property, he was a little nice. तो उसने मेरा जो deposit था उसमें से बहुत कम पैसा कट करके he gave it back to me. So that helped me for a little while. And so basically I just retained one of my employees, and I told him also कि यार तेरे को तो salary cut लेना पड़ेगा, major 50% salary cut, 60% salary cut. If you want to stay, you stay. Otherwise, you can
figure out something.
Figure out. This is 2016, and he's still with me now. So now he has moved with me from Pune to Hyderabad. He's working with Elima now. He's married. He's going to have a kid now. He's taken a nice house in Hyderabad. So
nice.
That is the journey, right? People always stay with you. So then after those couple of difficult months around December, Jan, we started up again. Same company only. Same company, but we were like, ab paisa to nahi hai, so we have to start from somewhere. So we started doing a lot of consulting projects for very large companies on implementing zero waste campuses.
Okay.
We started helping companies organize their scrap yards for disposal. Electronics disposal, metal disposal, plastic disposal, compliance management. We built some food waste management systems for companies. Both of us were there. तो हमने एक छोटी सी दुकान थी, करवे नगर करके एक एरिया है वहाँ पे. It was a 100 square foot shop. So we took that on rent, and we set up a small office there. And we had one bike. तो हम लोग Honda Access पे जाते थे, and we used to collect scrap from households also.
Okay.
So households, businesses, like that. So we have literally gone door to door and collected cardboard scrap, plastic scrap, this, that. So yeah, tough times for 1.5, 2 years. It was like really tough, where we were barely surviving.
उम्मीद है ये वीडियो आपके लिए यूजफुल और इंटरेस्टिंग रहा होगा. इस वीडियो को लाइक करना ना भूलें और टफ स्टोरी को यूट्यूब और सारे सोशल मीडिया प्लेटफॉर्म पर फॉलो और सब्सक्राइब भी जरूर कर दीजिए. पूरा पॉडकास्ट देखने के लिए लिंक मैंने डिस्क्रिप्शन एरिया में दे दी है, जहां पर जाकर जरूर चेक करें. सो ये था एक काफी इंटरेस्टिंग वीडियो, और मैं आपसे मिलता हूं हमारे अगले वीडियो में. तब तक के लिए गुड बाय.